Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dr. Nasir Sheikh Show. I'm your guest host. My name is Dr. Nasir, and we've got something great on tap for you today, folks. It's our continuation of the Vice debates of Asian Americans or American Asians and how they feel they fit into American society. We're going to get all of that in the next few seconds, but before we do so, we just wanted you to know, please help us subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, like, share, and follow us. Put your comments down below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Folks, it's part 6 of the debates. Let's get to it right now.
What do you think the future of Asian Americans in America and American politics is?
The paradigm we are going through now, especially with our relations with different ethnic groups and everything, I think that we are headed towards balkanization, and the future of America is starting to look like Bosnia. And so I want to avoid that.
You know, within our generation, at least what I've seen, a lot more Asian Americans who are interested in politics, who are interested in bringing more representation and bringing more, saying like, we've had enough. You know, this is not how we need to be treated, how we deserve to be treated. So like, I think in terms of involvement, there will be a higher involvement of Asian Americans. And also just the mere fact that we had Asian American representation, whether it's Kamala or Andrew Yang just even running, that shows people that, hey, maybe that could be me.
Yeah, I'm allowed. I think that one of the biggest things that representation does is it says, I'm allowed to do that because I see someone that looks like me do that.
Yeah.
And I think just exactly what you said is that, you know, with Black Lives Matter, Asian hate, we learned that if we work together as people of color,
Yes.
and that's where I think,
Yes.
that's what it means to me, is that we as a group working together get more done.
Yes.
And that if we support each other and we do this, we can get more of ourselves up there.
I think you will definitely see some people actually move to the right because of that. How big will it be? I don't really know. Probably not as big as a lot of Republicans hope, but I think it will happen.
What do I think about the future? I'm gonna be hopeful because I think that oftentimes, like, we are characterized as just angry, right? And that our politic isn't, and that our politic isn't
That
rooted.
makes me angry.
Yeah. But
You couldn't have put it better. You took the words, hey, babe, you took the words right out of my mouth. It's not that you guys, that we look at you and you seem angry. You freaking are angry. I have never met a happy leftist. I have never met a happy liberal. I have never met a happy socialist, a happy Marxist, a happy communist. I have never met a happy Hollywood hypocrite. I've never met a happy academic elite. I haven't met those people. They always are complaining about something. They're always angry about something. They always want to stop something. They always want to tell you what to do. And if you don't do it, they get even angrier. That's what I see. So it's not that you seem to be, is that you guys really are. Now this here, yes, you're laughing, but you're laughing because of the stupidity that was basically spoken by this guy over here. Okay. Sure, you can laugh, you can smile, but that doesn't mean that you're not angry inside about something because you're always playing the victim freaking card for your side. Notice how the leftists are over here laughing and the conservatives are like going, what's going on over here? Anyways, let's continue.
And our politic isn't rooted in love and isn't rooted in community,
Yes.
isn't rooted in hope. And I hope that it is, right? And so what I'm hopeful about is that we can sit here and name politicians who look like us and sound like us.
Yes.
And that wasn't the case when I was a kid. I didn't think that that was possible. So from where I'm sitting, like, I think the future of Asian American leadership looks like telling our own stories in community with other people who haven't had their stories told yet.
Just from seeing sort of the agitation within our own communities. I think just like with movements and like being tired of staying silent. I think that's part of going back to also that model minority myth of like, I'm gonna mind my business, I'm just gonna do my thing. And you guys just fight it out over there. You know, I think that like seeing the passion kind of jump out is very beautiful to witness. And so hopefully I think that the future, at least that I envision, is one where we can maybe see more humanity in each other. I think that as an Asian American, a lot of how I've viewed myself has been through a lens of self-hatred and shame. With the moment that we're in right now, even this conversation that we've been able to have, I think that
I just don't understand. Again, that victim mentality, that she's been in shame. I don't understand where does that come from? Was that inculcated to you from your grandparents, from your parents, from the Asian American or the American Asian community around you, from your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers? Where did that shame come from? Where? Were you that subjugated? Were you bonded? Were you bonded and shackled in slavery? Were you in a slave trade? I mean, what the heck? Someone's got to explain to me how that happens, how that feeling occurs. How do you feel shame for yourself because of you identify your race because you don't think that you're white? It just it boggles the mind. It really boggles my mind.
We're the difference that I hopefully feel is that we're not going to sit on the sidelines and be like, that's not my business. I think now we're ready to be like, that is my business and I'm going to be vocal about it. So I don't know what that looks like in the future, but I think that my hope is that it looks more like community care.
You know, white children in this country grew up with the mentality, I can be president one day. We didn't have that. and we're just now like, oh, could it be us? What I hear a lot in your reasons for being Republican or thinking the way you do is that you don't want to be seen as a victim. I see that, I hear that very loud and clear. And it's rooted in kind of that logic that pits you against yourself. That you constantly walk around with this idea, I'm not a victim. But it doesn't just end with you. We are people that come from community. One of the things, even though we are not a monolith, a lot of our cultures can unite in the fact that we believe in community. And I know when people, when we talk as passionately as we do, it sounds like we're complaining to some people, but we have seen
You are complaining, honey. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Honey, 99% of the time of the verbal diarrhea that does emanate from you folks, it is complaining. It is victimhood. It is victim mentality. It is no diversity of opinion, no diversity of thought. It is wokeness. It is social justice warriors. It is virtue signaling. It is that I'm better than you because I feel good. I'm part of the community. I welcome everybody with open arms. You can do whatever the hell you want. And if you don't do whatever the hell you want, we're going to make you do whatever we want you to do, you better do it. It's emanating from you folks, darling.
Progress, and we know it's possible. So yes, we are hopeful that our children can even have it better than us.
To your point, you said, you feel like in some situations I'm pitted against myself. You're 100% right. I am my number one competition. And I'm going to win because I am the representation.
I don't doubt that you're going to win.
The conversation about representation, I got to see somebody who looks like me in order for me to believe. No, I am that guy. I am going to put.
Not everybody has your
put myself there,
love
right?
That
like
you have that.
Like I'm going to be that representation. I am that representation every day.
Guess what, guys? We were all that representation today. So thank you.
I don't know about all that.
For the passionate responses. You're gonna get a bunch of us in the room together. We're not gonna agree. That's just how it is.
Yes.
So, appreciate it, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
So in the end, basically, I think this was really, really a great focus group. I really enjoyed giving reactions to this because, let's face it, we're not a complete. We're not a complete monolith. I mean, everybody's all the same. That's not in this country. That's not around the world. Different races, different ethnicities, different cultures, different, everything is different. Now, there are groups of people that are the same, but the whole idea about being Americans is the fact that we need to unite around some common elements to say, can we agree upon, for example, that the flag stands for the United States of America? Can we agree, for example, that our monetary currency, the dollar, stands for America? Can we agree on the fact that we have the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Founding Fathers, that stands for America? Can we believe in the fact of life, liberty, and happiness, and the pursuit of happiness stands for America? Can we believe that America is the greatest country in the history of the world? Yes, it may have had its problems in the past, and there's some problems in the current right now, and there's going to be problems in the future, but we are still the best hope for mankind, for freedom and democracy. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on those things? And then we can mix in the cultures. We can bring other people's cultures in and make it a part of American culture. Because I said before, it's not a DNA to be an American, it's an idea, it's a place. Anyways, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your guest host. My name is Dr. Nasir. If you haven't done so, follow us, subscribe to the channel, like, share, hit the notification bell. And we'd really like you to comment. What did you think of our series here? These were the debates on the Vice channel, Asian Americans or American Asians, and what do they think on different topics of being, living here, working, and being a part of America. Anyways, I'll leave you with my final thought, which is when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. We'll see you again next time, folks. Take care and stay safe.